EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Young Wei Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know when it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Let's go.
A run with the Central Florida prominent R.J. Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. The man who played his prep ball 40 miles north of here, Ashton Genty. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
We'll keep it on the ground with Genty. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Damone Clark there to get him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Back to throw. That's swung out to Harvey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A dodge and a catch. Incredible. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught by Harvey. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Deputy! Cougar 19!
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw across his body is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Raiders.
Here's second and 2.
Ready! 68! Ready!
Now tap forward quickly, and this is Brown with it. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go. No gain.
The RPO. That one is complete. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Dallas. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Aubrey good with the extra points. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Sit. Sit.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They go play action for Murray. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. A big-time play for Vegas. 61 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Genty. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time with Genty. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Murray going to look to do it himself. And he will take it in himself. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Raiders. Younghoe now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Those are the plays that hurt. Because as a defense, Mike, you feel like you do everything right in your coverage. There's nowhere to go with the ball, but you leave just enough space for the quarterback to not only break contain, but to get outside and pick up the first down with his legs.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. The right side to Olave. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Second down and 8. Bowers the man in motion. Murray now on 2nd down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Vegas.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Slot man going to move in motion left. Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 12th touchdown of the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Raiders are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Short kick taken at the 17. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. That's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing, Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Cowboy 80.
Now Willis. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Willis. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within a point. It's 14-13. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Going to return this from the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. On play action, Murray, forced out wide, gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run with Genty. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man, Max Fulton. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Murray. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
McCaffrey. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2. At the 5-yard line.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Vegas. On is Coop for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Raiders extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 33-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw, here's Willis. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
On the jump.
3rd down and 9. Throwing is Willis. That's caught by Harvey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
We'll run the toss to Genty. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
For a Las Vegas 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Houston is at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Oh, 100.
From the gun, it's Murray. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On 3rd down, Murray. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
Come on, come on, go!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Willis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready up!
Willis now to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Ready.
To throw is Willis. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
7-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Willis now to throw. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
The 14-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 71. Check. Panther.
Here's a run, go left. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly...
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Play action now. It's Murray. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Come back. Swim. 2. What you got?
Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
On the hole. On the hole.
Murray. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down.
He's brought on at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Get it. Cowboy 8.
Throwing, Willis. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Steady. Steady.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him. They'll come up here, first and 10.
70-yard line.
Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Okay, ready?
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
Go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 19-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Now, faking the give. That one, incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Past the 40 to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Raiders. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's first down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Willis to throw. That one is caught by Campbell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 38-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll run. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Let's go. Panthers.
They'll drop to throw. The right side to Olave. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Willis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Getting the tough yards, they'll pull with their fullback. Oh, the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Here's a handoff to Genty. Ho-ho!
Ashton Genty will take the ball. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
2nd and 5. On the handoff, McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
46-yard line.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.